Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Electra's channel, building North America's first battery materials park, forefronting the industry. As always, we have Chief Executive Officer Trent Mell. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you very much. Good to see you.
Always a pleasure to have you back, man. So last time we got to learn a lot about what's going on under the hood there. We got a little bit about your history and some of the team you're working with. Today, I kind of want to more or less focus on just the balance sheet side of it. So you guys have, 167 million in assets, only 4 million in current liabilities. And of that, I mean, you got a large 58 million cash position. Do you want to just brief on your cash spend here?
Yeah, look, we've been pretty clear with the market. We are funded to production, right? We're our phase one, our cobalt plant, which is going to be commissioned in December. It's a 67 million US capital. We raised all that last year, and knock on wood, with all of the pressures we're seeing around the world, supply chain, war in Ukraine, inflation, it's we're sweating a bit, but we're on track. We're going to commission. We're on budget, and we've got all that funded. So today we put out a press release, for instance, announcing that we've got about 52% of our spend is now committed. That's going to go to 70 here really quickly. So construction is really ramped up. The team, we keep adding to it, but the balance sheet, as you said, there's not much there. We do have a convertible debt. It's now sitting at 37.5, and some of that's been converted already as well. So we're slowly cleaning up the balance sheet, and along with it, the share structure.
Now, speaking on the share structure side of things, before maybe talking about the cap structure, you guys just did a share consolidation, which is something I don't think most investors hear about. Do you want to talk about the work behind that?
Yeah, look, pre-consolidation, I had, 4 million shares or so, and equity incentives and all that. So I was a few sleepless nights about doing a consolidation. And so the background really is, if you want to graduate into the big leagues, in our case, list on the NASDAQ, you can't be a penny stock, right? You got to have a $3 or $4 US stock, and you can't have 560 million shares out. So we did an 18-to-1 consolidation. We're trading up, which is remarkable, and I'm delighted. Trading at about 630 or so today. We've been as high as 650 plus, and so look, it's gone really well. And I guess where I got concerned is junior Canadian companies often do a roll up when they're on their heels, right? And it's a defensive measure. In our case, it was the opposite. We're trying to step up and grow into a mature company, and I'm delighted that investors understand that. They support it. And so now we've got a really tight share structure, and one that should appeal to a US audience and also a greater institutional following.
Now, speaking from the cap structure side as well, do you want to just talk about the shares outstanding, whether you're talking insider versus retail institutional ownership?
Yeah, I got to do the math on the 18-to-1. I mean, the insiders, we don't, a couple $1 million worth of the stock. So we don't have we don't have any billionaires on the board, but we all make it meaningful. Nobody, I guess, importantly for a startup, nobody here got sort of founder shares or cheap seats. Everybody bought in the market. I took my first year of salary as shares, and so we all come by it honestly. We've all got alignment. Recently, we had some performance share grants. Well, actually, last year tied to the refinery. And I told my team, I said, they're going to vest. Half of them will vest now because we're at the midway point. But short of covering your taxes, everything else has to go back into the company. So nobody's putting money in their pockets. We're all buying more shares in the market.
On that note, Trent, I appreciate those insights today. So I want to pass the question off to the viewers here. I'd love to know what you guys think in that comment section below. Consider subscribing, because as news comes down the wire, of course, we'll continue to update you here. But on that, stay cool, stay awesome. And as always, I look forward to catching you in the next one.